I want to talk just a second about base 8. I want to introduce this to base 8, to octal. But before I do that, I just want to kind of quickly review. Up here I have base 10. I have a decimal point there, and it goes 1, 10, 100. Why? 10 to the 0, 10 to the first, 10 squared. Then on this side of the decimal point I have 1/10, or 10 to the negative 1, and 1 over 100, 10 to the negative 2. And then over here I have base 2, and you can see the places going from your right to your left. The decimal point would be right here. Okay, and it goes 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. And that 1 is 2 to the 0, that 2 is 2 to the first, the 4 is 2 squared, and so forth. I don't have it here, but I certainly can put it here. If I had a decimal point here, okay, decimal point, it would be 2 to the negative 1, okay, or 1/2, and 2 to the negative 2 are 1/4, and so forth. And then finally I have base 8. I want to introduce you to base 8. So base 10 has the digits 0 through 9. Base 2 has the digits 0 and 1. Well, base 8 has the digits 0 to 7. So after 7 comes a 1, 0. Now what does a 1, 0 mean in base 8? It means no 1s and 1/8. No 1s and 1/8. Well, why is that? Let's take a look right here. So this is kind of how base 8 works. Here's a decimal point, and this column is worth 1, 8, 64, 512. Why? This column here is 8 to the 0 power. This column here, that's 1. 8 to the first power is 8. 8 squared is 64. 8 cubed is 512. And if you need to, you keep going. After the decimal point, this is 8 to the negative 1, or 1 over 8. This is 8 to the negative 2, or 1 over 64. Now, what's going to happen here is I have a number, 256.3, and that's a base 8 number. There's a little 8 here, base 8. So what does that really mean? It means 6 1s, 5 8s, and 2 64s. Remember, this is worth 1. This column is 8. This is worth 64. So 6 1s is a 6. 5 times 8 is 40. 2 times 64 is 128. I add those together and I get 174. Then I have a decimal point here, and I have 0.3. Well, that 0.3 is 8 to the negative 1, or 1/8. So I have 3 1/8. And if I translate 3 1/8 or 3/8 into a decimal number, it actually becomes 0.375. So 256.3 base 8 is equivalent to 174.375 base 10. And we'll have more on octal. In the next video.